politicians say support the troops, what do they mean and what should they mean?
Well, so I think what they mean often, depending on the person who's saying it, is that you need to support the actions of the American national security state, and they're conflating that with supporting the troops, right? So what the troops might be doing at any given time, kind of on a broader mission level, they're saying support them, red, white, and blue. If you're against the war in Iran, if you're against the war in Iraq, if you're against the war in Afghanistan, if back then you were against the war in Vietnam. You're not supporting the troops. But I would challenge folks who kind of see it that way to realize that the people making these decisions, the people sending people into harm's way, are very, very rarely the same people who suffer and die as a result of these decisions. And so I would say the best way to support the troops or support the people who end up in our military is to make sure that the actions of that military and the ways in which we use our military force are responsible and are rooted in the actual needs of the American people, not rooted in either the needs of the national security state or other nation states or the billionaire class or any of the other people who end up disproportionately benefiting from these kinds of actions.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree. And I think that leaves out basically any war that's happened in recent years because they're all seem to be wars of choice. I also hate, just hate, thank you for your service. And
Mm.
people don't understand why. There are people that I would accept that from, and they are Vietnam vets who've had to deal with nurses and who understand what we did. That's fine. That's a whole different animal. But the whole thank you for your service thing came about through W. And the whole concept at the time was we didn't welcome back the Vietnam vets well, so we're going to make things look like we're, being copacetic about. And it was essentially a move that was one of a large number of moves that they made in order not to create it or recreate the draft. And because they knew the draft would not be popular, so instead glorify the person who went out there and into a war that was should never have been.